Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday Story Time here at the Graves Library. I am Miss Lynn, and I am happy to be here with all of you today to read you a very fun book. I hope you're ready to laugh and stand up and cheer and give a special shout out to our book, Bed Hogs. You see that piggy face? That's what we're going to be talking about today, pink pigs. And in case some of you missed the posting on Facebook, we did have a picture that Miss Terry took of our craft of the week. How cute is he? We'll be talking about him in a few minutes. First, we're going to have our story, so get comfy and cozy wherever you are, get settled in, and we're going to hear together Bed Hogs, written by Kelly DiPucchio and Howard Fine. A special thank you to our publisher, Hyperion Books, for creating this beautiful book. So I'm going to move the cover closer to you so you can see we have a piglet squished in the middle. Bed hogs. Have any of you heard that term before? Maybe some haven't. But a bed hog is someone who just takes over the whole bed when they're sleeping together. If you have a couple of people in the bed, or more than a couple of people, as this story is going to show us. And this little guy is feeling very squished. You see the curly tails? Can you guess who's squishing him? You're right. Maybe it's mom and dad or a brother and sister. Again, we're going to find out. And we're going to take a quick look at the back cover. Oh, look at that. I see the numbers. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if that's a clue as to how many pigs and hogs we're going to be talking about today. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's great. I could hear all of you. Thank you. All right. Some of you may already know the term book jacket. As you can see, this book has a jacket, and it covers the cover to keep it clean and neat, and also gives us information. Right here is the flap that tells us about this story. So I'm going to take a minute today and read this to you. Each night, the hogs pack into bed. We talked about how I'm going to guess there's 6 of them. So the hogs pack into bed. They squeeze and groan and grunt. But underneath the ton of them squeals loudmouth, little runt. Isn't that fun? You can come to the library, you can check out a book, and if you're not sure whether you're going to like it, you can take a look at the inside flap that's part of the book jacket. And maybe the adult who's with you can read it for you and think, I really like that book. I'd like to check it out and take it home. All right. So little runt, he's squealing, he's got a big loud mouth, and he says, I'm squished, I'm squashed, I'm buried in this heap. You're hogging up my space in bed. I'll never get to sleep. Uh-oh, this could be a problem. So let's open up our story and hear a little bit more from Little Runt. I'm going to show you the title page, Bed Hogs. You see all of them there? Oh my, this could be a very crowded bed. And this another picture. Look at little Runt peeking over his book. I think he's adorable. In Sioux, South Dakota, in a sloppy, stuffy sty, there's an itchy old straw bed where the bed hogs pile high. This is their pigsty, and this is where they sleep at night. And they are piled in together. Of course, the mama and the papa take up lots of space in bed, but so do sisters Rose and Flo and Big Blue Ribbon Ed. Each night the hogs pack into bed. They squeeze and groan and grunt, but underneath the ton of them squeals loudmouthed little Runt. Do you see him there? I barely could make him out, he's so squished. I'm squished, I'm squashed, I'm buried in this heap. You're hogging up my space in bed. I'll never get to sleep. I feel badly for little Runt. And at the same time, I love to say out loud what he's saying to his family. Would you like to share along with me? Here we go. I'm squished, I'm squashed, I'm buried in this heap. You're hogging up my space in bed. I'll never get to sleep. That's so fun to say. Rose, the reigning beauty queen, is tender, pink, and sweet. But more than just a pretty face, Rose has very stinky feet. P.U. Runt gave sweet Rose a little shove. She tumbled out of bed. That left 5 hogs in the pile. Runt snuggled in and said, "Ah, much better." He looks very content right now, doesn't he? But Sister Flo's a tidy hog, groomed neat from head to tail. But late at night, she drools enough to fill a milk pail. Ooh! Poor little Runt. Runt gave Big Flo a little push. She slipped right out of bed. That left 4 hogs in the pile. Runt snuggled in and said, "Ah, much better." Brother Ed is quite a ham. His jokes give him the giggles, but when he has a funny dream, the hog bed shakes and jiggles. Can you all shake and jiggle like Brother Ed? Here we go. That's fun to do. Look at how happy he's a happy sleeping pig. And what does little Runt say? Stop! Runt tickled Ed behind the ear. Ed laughed himself right out of bed. That left 3 hogs in the pile. Ah, Runt snuggled in and said, "Ah, much better." Mama dances in her sleep. She spins and twirls and hops, but all that fancy footwork means a swift kick in the chops. Ouch! Poor little Runt. Runt swung his mama round and round. She 2-stepped right off the bed. That left 2 hogs in the pile. Runt snuggled in and said, "Ah, much better." Papa hardly moves at all. He's still as fleas and muck, but from his snout there comes a snore that rumbles like a truck. Shh. Runt sprinkled fresh black pepper into Papa's noisy snout. Oh, that sneezing really did the trick, 'cause Papa Hog fell out. Ah! Choo! Now there was just one hog in the bed. Can you guess who? Just one little sleepy head. No mama, no papa, no sisters, no Ed. Runt hunkered down beneath the straw, alone there in the stack. He closed his eyes and then hollered loud. Hey, you guys, come back! I'm cold, I'm scared, I'm lonely in this heap. Without y'all hogging up the bed, I'll never get to sleep. So all the hogs came running and hopped back into bed. Mama, Papa, Rose and Flo, and Big Blue Ribbon Ed. Little Runt needed his family back with him. In Suey, South Dakota, on an itchy old straw bed, the bed hogs piled high again. Runt snuggled in and said, "Ah, so much better." And that's our story for this morning. Bed Hogs is here on the shelf at Graves, and I hope I see some of you come in and check it out and have another read. That was a fun book. I think I had a favorite part in here. Can you guess what it is? You did. Want to try it again before we end? Let's do it. I'm squished, I'm squashed, I'm buried in this heap. You're hogging up my space in bed. I'll never get to sleep. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this fun story. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Before I say goodbye, I would like to show you a finished example of our craft of the week. Here we go. Another look at, well, this could be Little Runt, at our pink piggy. So downstairs on the porch, Miss Terry has put together a beautiful display, and there are baggies. You just drive on by, pick one up, and inside you'll have a curled tail. You'll have a big pink circle with little pink feet. And you'll have pink clothespins that you can put as piggy feet for your little runt. You'll also have a pig head, nose, and 2 Google eyes. Have fun creating with an adult, as I think you might need a little help securing that curly tail and gluing on his nose and 2 eyes. The rest should be pretty simple for you. And then have fun with your little runt. Maybe he'll be I don't know if he'll be a bed hog, but maybe he'll have a special place on your refrigerator or next to your bed with all of your books. I'll give you one more close-up look. There you go. Have fun crafting, have fun reading, have a wonderful day today, and I'll see you back here next week. Thanks again for joining me. Bye for now.